Alright y'all, so here is the bucket of mystery. The pieces of clay that I didn't think fit the bill to sell, I would just place it in this bin to do something with it later. And I closed my shop last year, and I really would like to utilize as much of this clay as I can. I'm gonna create a piece of art in homage to my home state, and yeah, see how it turns out. But I know that I'm gonna have to cut some of these pieces, so first thing I need to do is sort them by color. A lot of these are multicolored. We were sorted based on the majority of the colors, so this is reds, like, and stuff like that. So let's get to it. So now I want to go in here and cut some of these pieces down to size. We got them in categories. Some of them are crumbling because, like I said, they were in condition as well as they needed to be, but some of them are a little more tough. So we're gonna go in and just cut these up a little bit. No way in particular. I just need them to be just a tad bit smaller and not in their original shape. So let's just cut some of these. Okay y'all, so I just got a light bulb moment. Instead of me cutting these before I see where I want to place them, I think I'm gonna cut them as needed for the shape of the state, you know. Instead of trying to do it before, I'm gonna do it after. So I want to be like piecing too many pieces together. So let's bring out the canvas. This is a little too small. I'm thinking of something like as large as the paper. Okay, so yeah, this is more so the size I'm going for. Like, but I need to patch this out. So instead of wasting this paper, I'm just gonna fix it. A little bit of this. So we need a glue for the clay. I have several options of glue, and there of course the E6000 Blanco, UV resin, Gorilla Glue, and a handy dandy glue gun. But I think I'm just gonna stick with the E6000 because it dries maybe the slowest outside of the resin, and it gives me a little more flexibility to work with it before it fully cures. So I think this is what I'm gonna use. Okay, so the outside edges are red, right? Red. I think I'm gonna do that. We're just gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Day 2, and we'll see how much we get done today. pieces after I glue down all the pieces, and I'm trying to decide if I want to color my grouts. This is the grout I'm going to be using. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It was $5.49 at Hobby Lobby. And I'm trying to see if I want to color it with acrylic paint or if I just want to put it down to see what it does. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just experimenting and playing around with scraps and seeing what comes about it. We'll see at the end. But so far so pleased. I think that's how the saying goes. It's like icing on cake, but you should not eat this, please. I didn't even read the instructions. Hold on. What am I supposed to do? Brush towel up and down and back and forth with clean wet sponge. Oh. Okay. And just hope for the best. Again, never grouted before. I am so nervous. See, I've never toweled or grouted before, so it's like, will this all come off the color? Like, I want to see the color. You know, it's kind of looking like that the little Jello used to get at Kroger, and like whipped cream and different colored Jello pieces in there. That's what it's giving me right now. Got anything you wanting to try? It's just in the back of your mind, like a creative task. Try it out. I mean, really, what's stopping you? Your selfie up. That's not polish yourself, but just give it a try. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think it's more about like enjoying the process. I just enjoy creative stuff. Sometimes it's not what I planned it to be in my head. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. Let's be real. But I enjoy that I just did it. Okay, so this is what we're looking at now. I'm gonna set the clock for 15 minutes, and I'm gonna come back and wipe this excess off and see what we have. Now we're 15 minutes, but we're gonna continue on, and we're just gonna start wiping this off with a sponge. The directions say to use a wet, with a damp sponge or cloth. So let's just start. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Please do not set. Oh, are you okay? Y'all, I think I let it set too long. Hold on. Okay, y'all, day 3. So I felt like something was missing after the grout and stuff I dried and I wiped it off. So I decided to go in and add some 18 gauge wire as an outline to the shape of Kentucky. If you ever work with wire, you know that it is not the most malleable, I should say. So trying to get it to bend across the shape was a task itself, but I of course enjoyed the process. And after I formed the shape of Kentucky, I went in and hammered it. You hammer wire, it strengthens it, and I wanted this wire to be as strong as possible. I wanted it to lay flat. To add some gold paint to the grout lines to increase the contrast, I wanted the shape to pop. I went in then with some acetone just to clean it up, and secured the wire with UV resin, and then prepped the piece for a full resin overlay. I mixed equal parts of A and B to form my resin. I then poured the resin over the entire project, moving it with the popsicle stick. I was determined to make what I had work. And once I was okay with it being everywhere on the canvas, I went ahead and used my heat gun to pop any visible air bubbles. After curing the resin for 24 hours, I placed my hardware and hung the piece where it would stay in my apartment. Now I get to see it every time I drop my keys off or drop my mail off, y'all. And I am so pleased with it. I'm so happy how it turned out. It amazes me that I was able to use something that I once classified as oopsies, like mistakes, and I was able to capture such a beautiful piece of art.